Welcome to another episode of Healing the Inner Child. Thank you for being here and walking this journey with me. I hope you're doing well. Today I'll be picking up where I left off right after high school. I was on the fence about going to community college. I even went as far as getting my sealed transcript from school, but I never turned it in. I just wasn't sure what I wanted to do. The only goal I had was to start working, make some money, and get out of my parents' house. It felt like a mission to get as far away from my father as possible. A few months after graduation, I met my kid's mom. For someone as anxious and low on self-esteem as I was, that was no small thing. Honestly, the only reason she even gave me a chance was because she was friends with my younger sister, who had said kind things about me, so she agreed to meet. I'll never forget that day. It was her birthday party and there were a lot of people there. I didn't know anyone. Every part of me wanted to run away, but I pushed myself to stay. Somehow I got out of my comfort zone. I even danced with her, though that word might be a stretch because I am no dancer. After a couple of hours, I decided to leave early. I asked if I could see her again, and she said yes. I gave her a hug and left, feeling anxious but proud. That day I had really broken out of my shell. The relationship was great until it wasn't. I loved her deeply and she loved me too, but my childhood trauma followed me. It showed up in my moods, my insecurities, and the way I handled conflict. I never took the time to heal, and that pain kept leaking into my adult life. Some days I felt unstoppable. Other days my depression and anxiety took over. It got so bad that she once told me she never knew which version of me she'd get that day. I tried to fix things on my own and refused therapy for years. Around 2016, I finally decided to give it a shot, but after a few sessions, I walked out feeling nothing. People always say therapy should make you feel lighter, but I didn't feel that. In fact, I felt judged, so I stopped going and told myself therapy was a waste of time. By then, I had been a father for a couple of years, and after my son was born, something in me changed, and not for the better. I've heard of women experiencing postpartum depression, but in my case, I think I did. I regret so much about that time. I didn't want to be around him, and when he cried, I'd put him in his bassinet and walk away because I couldn't handle the noise or the stress. If I could go back, I'd hold him close and never let go. That period lasted a few months, and even though I helped with diapers and feedings, I felt like a terrible father. Those memories still bring me sadness. Eventually, I snapped out of it and started feeling more like myself. I became more present with my kids. We'd play together and laugh. Those are the moments I'll cherish forever. But deep down, I was still hurting. I only felt like myself for short bursts of time. Most of the time, I felt lost. It took a toll on my kid's mom. She stayed for as long as she could, but eventually, in 2022, she ended the relationship. It broke my heart, but now I understand. That same year, I went back to therapy and found a better therapist. It was too late to save the relationship, but I still needed to heal. I've been in therapy ever since. I don't go as often now, but I still see my psychiatrist every 3 months and take antidepressants, which I started in 2022. They've helped a lot. I don't want to rely on them forever, but I'm not ready to stop yet. And keep in mind, antidepressants can only help you so much because you still have to do the other part of the work yourself, meaning digging inward and I don't know, doing, I guess, fulfilling activities as working out or reading or video games or whatever it is that may help you, going for walks. I mean, there's really no one size fits all for that. But whatever it is that you have to do, I recommend you try to find those things that bring you some peace. Anyways, I think I'll leave it there for now. The lesson here is this: if you have unresolved trauma, please take the time to work on yourself before entering a relationship. Because when you don't heal, that pain doesn't just disappear, it gets shared. And without meaning to, you can end up hurting the person you love. Thanks for listening. Until next time, take care.